Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim and all for cause earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this article here, man. I kept hearing about this Operation Dropkick, and I read about and actually seen it on social media a few months ago about them Esau just up to his no good tricks, and he just releasing some mosquitoes on Jake that was out there partying. They were out there in the country, and they were partying, and they just look up in the sky, they see a helicopter, and it's hovering above them. And then what comes out of there is just a bunch of mosquitoes, black cloud. And so the black cloud so happens to be mosquitoes, evidently this was planned, and then come to find out that this was not the first time that they've done this. Esau's had done this before. I got two occasions in this little article: Operation Big Itch and Operation Dropkick. He says the 1956, they released 600,000 uninfected mosquitoes. Now, why would you release uninfected mosquitoes? I don't know. But what would they be infected with? I don't know. But something to try to kill you. Come to find out, they said the mosquitoes had spread a distance between 1 and 2 miles and bit many people. The mosquitoes were released across several black communities in Florida and predominantly black community of Avon Park. Dozens of black people became ill and 8 people died. And this was just a test by the government. And there's this lady right here. She said that she didn't know that they released mosquitoes, but she said that she recalled them releasing screwworm flies. So this devil, he stays unleashing things upon us. Trying to get rid of us somehow, some way, in a marked document. That this didn't work, that didn't work. There's different methods that haven't worked. There's the Lord keeping us alive at the end of the day. He's tried to poison our water. He's poisoned our air. He's poisoned our water. He's poisoned our food. What else has he not touched, and tried to get rid of us somehow, some way, and he tries to sweep it under the rug or try to be secretive about it. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And through the scriptures, we know who the wicked are upon the earth. We know who our enemies are. We could point them out. We know what's going on. We're not oblivious to the things that's going on. We know why these things happen. We know why Project Dropkicks and Project and Operation Big Itches are. We know what this devil was doing, man. At the end of the day, our people, they're this is our captivity. So this devil is running experiments on us. He puts us in slavery, makes us build up his places. He does all sorts of trickery and madness upon us, man. But at the end of the day, we're not to trust this devil, man. Sirach 12:10, never trust thy enemy. Never trust thy enemy. And Esau is our enemy. For like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. And he is very wicked, man. And throughout history, he's shown his true colors. Like I say, I had to do a little research to find out that that wasn't the first time that happened a few months ago when he did it. He's been doing this. We know about the bombings from the helicopters of Black Wall Street. And we could go all the way up to the 80s when he did the same thing in Philadelphia. So the devil has no problem with driving by in his airplanes or his helicopters and just dropping a bomb, man. He has no problem with doing it. One of the first cases of his wicked warfare, germ warfare, was what he did to the Gadites. He gave them blankets filled with diseases and stuff. And just him being around some Gadites, he would make them sick, man. So we're supposed to trust this enemy of ours, man? No, we're not. So, he knows when we're at these different gatherings and trying to be with the family and friends, and that's when he comes through, man. He gonna drop whatever he wants on you, But at the end of the day, we see an end to this wickedness, and we see the Lord coming back, man. But he has to help us. He's gonna help us, man, And at the end of the day, we have to stay firm in this truth too as well, because the Lord promised us things that we're gonna be able to do. This is Second Thessalonians 1:6. Seen as a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, And we've been troubled by Esau, for quite some time, man. Even they lie on us and say that we are the problems in America. We're the problems all over the board. But at the end of the day, you are the enemy. You're the one who is trying to exterminate us, If it wasn't for the Lord, intervening numerous of times, then this devil would have succeeded, man. He would have done it, man. And like I say, not just through the bullets, not just through slavery, through the different sicknesses and diseases that he plants upon this place, man. The foods that we eat is defiled, and we have to eat it amongst these people, and we also have to go buy it from their stores and stuff, man. So the food's killing us, everything's killing us in this place, man. Once again, if it wasn't for the Lord, then we would have been wiped out by this devil, man. He's always trying to run experiments and different things like this right here. This was a type of experiment. But, because farther down in the story, he talks about how he, in 1954, this is another experiment that he did when he was dropping fleas, tropical rat fleas, man. So this biological warfare was something this devil was pumping heavy in the 50s, man, and even till to this day, man. Like I say, he's poisoned the water in Michigan, our Chicago. Michigan's right around the lake from us, so then we drink the same water, from the same lake, So and he's poisoning his own, man. He don't care, But at the end of the day, we need the Lord to come back, man, because this devil, what are we gonna be able to do? Not a goddamn thing, man. Not a damn thing. This is Isaiah 35:4. Say to them that are of a faithful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even Yahweh with a recompense. He will come and save you, man. And so that's who we ultimately have to wait for, is the Lord to come back. We have to wait back. We have to wait for Yahweh Shai to come back and keep, faith in him, stay strong, because these acts that this devil has done to us will not go unaccounted for, man. The Lord is taking account of everything he's done wicked, man, and doing wicked. The Lord also gives him the power and the thoughts to do these things, man. Because it afflicts us, it afflicts you Israelites, and that's a part of our punishment. But at the end of the day, we do see these punishments and these curses rising off of us, and we're becoming more and more aware of that through these scriptures, as well as the prophecies playing out, because we see these different curses coming upon our enemies. Esau is being, he's the number one dope head. He's filling up these hospitals with ODs and overdoses. A lot of those countries, a lot of those cities in the South that had brothers hanging from the trees left and right. Those cities at one point were gems for as far as money for Esau, and all of a sudden dried up very like a well, dried up like a drinking well. Certain parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, you go on in the South, Florida, these spots, they're dried up, they're desolate, and that's just the Lord's doing. Because at one point, like I say, Esau was making a lot of money in this place, man, off of our backs, off that free labor, as well as, and he was recouping off of that stuff, man, But at the end of the day, it's all coming to an end, man. His glory is coming down, man. The wicked is coming down, I should say, and his wickedness is being exposed more and more. But yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to bring this out. I seen this Operation Dropkick name just floating around, and I said, let me do some research and come to find out they ain't done it in the past, man. They did it a few months ago, and they did it in the past. Nothing new. They just keep sweeping it under the rug and calling it different names. I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.